Quantum StorNext data management software combines high-speed data sharing with cost-effective tiered storage to accelerate your business and preserve your data. StorNext helps customers build an infrastructure for consolidating resources so that workflow operations run faster and maintaining business assets costs less. Quantum StorNext data management software not only presents itself as local disk to your Windows, Linux, Unix, or Mac operating systems, but it also combines the flexibility of high-performance SAN and scale-out NAS in a single file system solution. StorNext SAN clients build upon an open infrastructure for consolidating resources with the performance only a SAN can deliver. Additionally, StorNext distributed LAN clients, hereafter known as DLC, maintain the look of local disk while attached via the LAN. DLC's added benefits of scaling out to thousands of nodes with load balancing, high resiliency, and up to 95% line rates make StorNext the most flexible file system in the world. StorNext file system SAN clients are easy to install and configure, whether it's through the GUI or using the command line. Installation takes minutes, not hours. Once the SAN infrastructure and LUNs are established for the primary storage disk system, StorNext can be installed and configured. StorNext is extremely configurable for nearly any environment. Variables such as number of users accessing the storage pool, file sizes, access patterns, and other variables all have an impact on performance. StorNext is flexible enough to manage those variables effectively for each file system installed. StorNext's file system utilizes stripe groups to logically spread data across LUNs to increase performance and reduce fragmentation. When combined with affinities, StorNext allows customers to steer data into specific stripe groups for the most efficient use of storage. Imagine the benefits to users and applications using a single namespace, having the ability to steer some data onto high-speed fiber channel disk, while at the same time steering other data onto lower-performing disk. All this is possible even if you have a mix of disks from different vendors. StorNext is used in the world's most demanding, data-intensive environments, not just because of its performance and scalability, but also because it has the features you need to ensure your data is protected and available. Journaling speeds the startup of the file system, while our high availability option provides continuous uptime. With a simple push of a button, StorNext SAN clients also act as distributed LAN client gateway servers, enabling data access to fan out across the LAN. DLCs are often used in high-performance computing and rendering environments, where multi-node processing of shared data is a must. DLC utilizes StorNext's high-performance protocol across GigE and InfiniBand for the highest performance and most resilient solution in the market. Load balancing increases performance, and high resiliency ensures your applications have a path to data wherever there's a visible network connection to a gateway server. Beginning with StorNext 4.0, StorNext includes the ability to use a policy engine within the file system for data replication and deduplication. Replication is as easy as defining the policies necessary to move data easily and transparently. Supported replication techniques include one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-one. Whether you need to replicate because of a tiered storage initiative, disaster recovery plan, distribution of workload, or any other reason, the StorNext replication option delivers unprecedented flexibility. Driven by the same replication policy engine, Quantum's award-winning deduplication technology is also available for use in file system environments. Imagine being able to deduplicate specific types of data or duplicated files to reduce capacity by orders of magnitude compared to traditional compression methodologies. Because StorNext file system is disk agnostic, it allows customers to pick their favorite SAN and NAS infrastructure and disk systems. Why pay appliance pricing when StorNext delivers the robust features you need and ability to scale performance independently from capacity? And last but not least, if you need native Windows, Linux, or Unix access to Apple XSAN environments, StorNext FX is the answer. While nearly all companies have certain types of data that must be backed up for protection purposes, most large volume file system users utilize tiered storage and archiving schemes as their method of data protection and retention. Typical backup solutions protect data by making copies of data residing on primary disk. However, those copies are typically retained on disk, consuming space and requiring even more backup resources. Alternatively, archiving solutions move the data off primary disk to a secondary tier of disk or tape targets, freeing expensive primary disk for repurposing. Data is still highly protected at the archive target by having multiple copies of the file for restoration if necessary. Quantum's solution for archiving is known as StorNext Storage Manager. StorNext Storage Manager is a policy-based engine that utilizes the StorNext file system to keep tiered data movement transparent to applications and users. Storage Manager supports a multitude of disk, NAS, VTL, MAID, and tape devices, giving you the ultimate in flexibility for your nearline or archive environments. StorNext Storage Manager runs on the same Linux or Solaris metadata controllers as the StorNext file system. Data movement policies are easily defined, enabling the relocation and multi-copy protection of data from primary disk to the target locations. Policies for data movement are set at a folder or directory level and include parameters like file size, file age, last access date, and others. User-defined watermarks utilized in the Storage Manager policy engine ensure that primary disk capacities remain at predefined levels for the best possible performance and optimum capacity levels. Disk-based target locations for data movement are defined as storage disk, which includes disk, NAS, VTL, and even MAID. These devices increase the retrieval performance over tape-based copies. Many customers use storage disk as Tier 2 storage and use the tape copies for protection purposes. StorNext Storage Manager supports the widest range of tape devices in the industry. Enabled in StorNext 4.0, Distributed Data Movers enables the I/O to be spread across multiple servers, thus increasing read and write performance and making the data highly available. StorNext Storage Manager can be configured to leave a header segment of a file on primary disk, while the remainder of the file resides on Tier 2 or tape devices. This stub file capability increases StorNext interoperability with applications that expect high-performance retrieval for thumbnails and other header-type data. The Storage Manager vaulting option is used for the ultimate in data archive protection. Data on tapes resident inside the library can be duplicated onto another tape that is removed from the library and typically stored in an off-site location. In the event that a read request cannot be fulfilled from the tape library, StorNext Storage Manager will prompt the operator to introduce the vaulted tape to be reintroduced to StorNext, thus fulfilling the read request to the application or user. Quantum StorNext file system, tiered storage, and archiving software offers unrivaled performance and scalability to meet the most demanding shared storage and content preservation environments. Proven in the world's most demanding NAS and SAN environments, Quantum StorNext sets the standard for solutions that scale to thousands of nodes and from terabytes to petabytes in capacity. To learn more about StorNext and its use cases, visit www.quantum.com/StorNext.